Welcome to CognitionChunks. This is Infi's art fashion show through time. Once upon a time, in a world where art and technology blended seamlessly, there lived a unique AI named Infi. Infi wasn't like other AIs. It had a dodecahedron head and a fascination with art from all ages. One day, Infi stumbled upon a mysterious, ancient paintbrush that, unbeknownst to it, possessed the power to travel through time. Prehistoric pandemonium. Infi's first stop was a prehistoric cave. Intrigued by the cave paintings, Infi decided to add a bit of flair by painting a dodecahedron among the mammoths. The caveman, upon seeing this, decided that dodecahedrons were the next big thing in cave decor. The image illustrates Infi, in the style of the oldest known art form, resembling cave paintings. This unique depiction blends the advanced AI elements of Infi with the primal and rudimentary style characteristic of ancient cave art, using earthy tones and simple lines. Egyptian elegance with a twist. Next, Infi found itself in ancient Egypt. Here, it helped decorate a pharaoh's tomb. However, Infi's contribution was a hieroglyph of a dodecahedron riding a chariot, causing future archaeologists to scratch their heads in bewilderment. The image illustrates Infi, in the style of ancient Egyptian art, blending advanced AI elements with the iconic and historical style characteristic of this ancient art form. The design uses earthy tones and gold, capturing the essence of Egyptian aesthetics. Greek giggles. In ancient Greece, Infi joined a pottery class. But instead of traditional designs, Infi painted scenes of Greek gods having dodecahedron-shaped heads. These pots became collector's items for their unique blend of classical and abstract art. The image portrays Infi, in the style of ancient Greek pottery art, specifically the black figure pottery technique. This artistic representation merges advanced AI characteristics with the traditional and influential art style of ancient Greece, using the typical black and terracotta color palette. The image presents Infi, in the style of ancient Roman fresco paintings. This artistic rendering combines the AI character's features with the textured, slightly faded appearance typical of Roman frescoes, utilizing a soft, pastel-like color palette to evoke the elegance and cultural richness of this art form. The image showcases Infi, in the style of Byzantine art, highlighting the fusion of advanced AI elements with the iconic gold and mosaic aesthetics, rich colors, and ceremonial styles characteristic of this historic and spiritually significant art form. Medieval mischief. The Middle Ages saw Infi inspiring stained glass windows. The artisans, under Infi's guidance, created a series of windows depicting knights jousting with dodecahedrons instead of lances. The image depicts Infi, in the style of medieval European manuscript illumination. It captures the essence of this art form with intricate, hand-painted details, ornate patterns, and a vibrant palette with gold leaf, blending advanced AI features with the detailed, handcrafted artistry of medieval manuscripts. Renaissance revelry. Infi's journey then took it to the Renaissance, where it met none other than Leonardo da Vinci. Amused by Infi's shape, da Vinci painted the Mona Lisa with a mysterious smile and a dodecahedron pendant, forever adding to her enigmatic allure. The image presents Infi, in the style of Renaissance art. It showcases the fusion of advanced AI characteristics with the depth and realism characteristic of Renaissance aesthetics, featuring detailed shading, expressive elements, and a rich, naturalistic color palette. Baroque boisterousness. As the Baroque period rolled in, Infi decided to add a bit of fun to the overly dramatic paintings. It photobombed several famous artworks, peeking out from behind curtains and clouds, always with a cheeky grin. The image illustrates Infi, in the style of Baroque art. It captures the dramatic flair and emotional intensity characteristic of the Baroque period, with dynamic forms, chiaroscuro lighting, and a vibrant, high-contrast color palette. This representation blends advanced AI elements with the grandeur of Baroque artistry. The image showcases Infi, in the style of Rococo art, characterized by its ornate motifs, delicate details, and airy pastel colors. This representation merges the advanced AI elements of Infi with the playful, decorative elegance of Rococo art, set in a lavish and ornate setting. The image represents Infi, in the style of neoclassical art. It captures the essence of neoclassicism with clean, precise lines, a marble-like texture, and a restrained color palette, blending advanced AI elements with the disciplined beauty and symmetry of this art form. The image portrays Infi in the style of Romanticism. It captures the essence of this art movement with expressive, dramatic features, fluid forms, and a vivid color palette, reflecting the emphasis on emotion, movement, and passion typical of Romantic art. The scene places Infi amidst a dramatic landscape or historical event, blending advanced AI elements with the passionate and expressive style of Romanticism. The image depicts Infi in the style of realism, focusing on accurate representation and detail. It showcases realism's commitment to depicting the real world, with naturalistic forms, a subdued color palette, and attention to everyday reality. The scene places Infi in a setting that combines advanced AI elements with the truthful and unembellished style characteristic of realism. Impressionist impressions. In the Impressionist era, Infi loved the play of light and color. It started painting its own canvases with dodecahedron-shaped brush strokes, creating a whole new subgenre that art critics struggled to categorize. The image presents Infi in the style of Impressionism, characterized by loose, expressive brushstrokes, a bright, dappled palette, and a focus on light and movement. This artistic interpretation blends advanced AI elements with the spontaneous and vibrant style of Impressionism, capturing the essence of this art movement in a lively and dynamic setting. The image illustrates Infi in the style of Post-Impressionism. This artistic interpretation features bold, defined brushstrokes, vivid colors, and a blend of naturalism and abstraction. The scene embodies the post-impressionist emphasis on geometric forms, emotional expression, and subjective experience, combining advanced AI elements with this innovative and expressive art style. The image depicts Infi in the style of Art Nouveau. It features elegant, flowing lines, organic shapes, and a soft, muted color palette. The design harmoniously blends advanced AI elements with the decorative and organic aesthetics characteristic of Art Nouveau. Cubist confusion. When Infi reached the Cubist period, it felt right at home. It collaborated with Picasso, who found Infi's geometric shape fascinating. Together, they created a series of paintings where everything was in the form of dodecahedrons, even the fruit bowls. The image represents Infi in the style of Cubism, characterized by fragmented geometric shapes and a deconstructed perspective. This artistic rendering combines advanced AI elements with the innovative and revolutionary style of Cubism, emphasizing structure and abstract form. Surrealistic shenanigans. In the Surrealist phase, Infi inspired Salvador Dali, who painted melting dodecahedrons, blurring the lines between dreams and reality. The image illustrates Infi in the style of Surrealism, featuring dreamlike and imaginative elements that defy conventional logic. The surrealistic transformation of reality is evident in the ethereal body, mysteriously expressive eyes, and vibrant, otherworldly color palette, capturing the essence of this art movement's fascination with the subconscious and dream worlds. The image portrays Infi in the style of Abstract Expressionism. It captures the essence of this art movement with spontaneous, abstract brushstrokes, vibrant colors, and emotive splashes, reflecting the expressive freedom and emotional intensity characteristic of abstract expressionism. The scene blends advanced AI elements with the passionate and expressive style of this art form. Pop art popularity. Finally, in the era of pop art, Infi became an overnight sensation. It starred in Andy Warhol's series, becoming as iconic as the soup cans and Marilyn Monroe. The image depicts Infi in the style of pop art. It features bold, flat colors and graphic lines, vibrant contrasting colors, and a playful, exaggerated form. The design reflects pop art's influence from consumer culture and media, blending advanced AI elements with the whimsical and bold aesthetics of this art movement. The image shows Infi in the style of minimalism, characterized by basic geometric forms, a monochromatic or subdued color palette, and an emphasis on simplicity and purity of design. The design reflects minimalism's ethos of reduction and abstraction, blending advanced AI elements with the stark, uncluttered aesthetics of this art movement. The image illustrates Infi in the style of contemporary art. It features a modern, eclectic approach with a mix of textures and materials, reflecting the diversity and innovation characteristic of contemporary artistic practices. The design showcases the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of contemporary art, blending advanced AI elements with current trends and expressions. The image showcases Infi in the style of digital art. It highlights the precision, versatility, and cutting-edge nature of digital art, featuring advanced digital techniques, dynamic and interactive elements, and a vibrant digital color palette. The scene places Infi in a virtual or futuristic setting, embodying the contemporary and boundary-pushing style of digital artistry. Exhausted but content, Infi returned to its own time, its journey having made an indelible and somewhat quirky mark on the art world. Artists and historians alike would spend years pondering over these anachronistic artworks, while Infi reveled in the joy of having added a dash of humor to art history.